Okay, as you can tell, I was not prepared to make this video. And this is actually some breaking news. This is reported from Inside the Magic, and this is a really big shocker. And it looks like we're going to be losing not one thing in January, but now we know that we're losing two things in California, in Disneyland in January. We now know Big Thunder Ranch is leaving in January 11th, but then on January 10th, the day earlier, we're going to be losing Aladdin, the musical Specacular. Yeah, so within the next couple of months, I will be filming more of Aladdin down the line. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I will cover that. But a lot of people are outraged because guess what is getting replaced with? More Frozen. I can see why people are upset. I mean, for Pete's sake, they have to sing along where Mother Vision used to be. That's enough of the Frozen already. But no, they're gonna milk out some more money out of it. And in fact, a lot of people are upset about this. So much so that Aladdin is the #1 trend worldwide on Twitter. There's petitions going around, and I'm betting that a lot of it are going to go straight to Disney on this one. Which means this is a bit of deja vu to a few years ago, when Aladdin was supposed to fly off into the horizon, into the sunset years ago to make room for Toy Story. And pretty much we all know how that ended. The amount of backlash are saying no. The backlash pretty much backfired. They said it was going to stay. It was going to stay. And the Toy Story musical, the concept of it, did get a happy ending. It's now on a Disney Cruise Line. I could potentially see this happening again. But knowing Disneyland, they are pretty much set this straight in stone. So unfortunately, in my opinion, we better get ready to say goodbye to Aladdin, the musical Specacular. But I'm thinking the cast members for that show are going to be brought back. So who knows? This could may be just as good. This could be just as good. But let's be honest. I hate to. There's going to be some people saying, "Oh, there's going to be something new. You gotta bring something new. It's going to get stale and repetitive." No. Aladdin is good as it is. Well, at least it's not. If it's not, I'm just hoping. Knowing Disneyland, knowing the amount of hate backlash that's going right now, I bet right now they're going to reconsider. Who knows? We might get a Frozen show. Are they going to do the same thing like they're doing to, like? I could see potentially if they're going to keep it the way it is, which at this point I honestly doubt it, since we're getting pretty close. We're like a few months away from the deadline for it. If Disney's smart, they can back off on this, which I could see this happening again, and potentially move it to the Disney Cruise Line instead, and knock out the Tango musical they got over there. Which, if that was there, if that was the plan, the backlash would not be as bad. And I'll be honest, I want to see that personally. But at this point, guys, enough with the Frozen already. I mean, you got the sequel already. What do you want else? Well, there was no other place they could put it. I mean, with Anna and Elsa right there, they got the sing-along right there. Olaf's tucked in the corner. That's terrible. That's terrible. But now, I hate to say this, guys, but it's time to let Aladdin go. I keep doing that. Yeah, but at this point, with the amount of backlash they're getting right here, at this point, this is being reported by Inside the Magic, by the way, like I said before, but at this point, this is probably going to backfire even further. And if they actually do go through with this, how many people are going to go see it? Probably with the little girls and all that. But other than that, this could end up being Mickey's. This could potentially lead to two things. Either they're going to knock it out of the park kind of like with the Fantasy Fair version of Frozen, which as much as that is really good, it is overstayed its welcome. Let's be honest there. As much as that is really good, it really overstayed its welcome. Olaf Snowfest, probably the second best. That left too soon. And I do have a feeling that by Christmas time they could potentially bring it back. Hopefully, because let's be honest, I want to see more wipeouts. The sing-along again overstayed its welcome, and potential return of Freeze the Night. Ugh. And trust me, if Disney's smart, they're not going to touch that again with a 29.5-foot pole, because we all know how bad that was. But now, this is going to be so. If they're smart, if they do Frozen at the Hyperion, the big question is now, are they going to do a dining package with this? Are they going to do the Fast Pass system, kind of like what they do with Fantasy Fair? But no, oh no, of course not, because let's be honest, it's like over a 5,000, 17,000 seat theater. But the Fast Pass for that may not be a bad idea, but I'm not trying to help their idea out here, people. I'm just trying to figure out if they're planning this out. But knowing their luck, nobody's probably going to see it if they do go through with this. Let's go through with that, let's be honest here. And judging by the amount of backlash, they could potentially change their minds again with the amount of petitions that are going around. A lot of angry tweets. Some of them are going to go straight to the cast members. Hey, I'm having deja vu here. This is kind of like what happened almost around this time last year when the Mad Tea Party closed. The original Mad Tea Party closed. Some were happy, some were pissed off. Some of them made petitions, which I signed. Some of them went to the cast members. Every time they're there, they keep telling them how much fun tea was. And thankfully, look what that turned out. We got the Diamond Mad Tea Party, which is just as or even better than the original tea. Now let's see how through the Looking Glass goes. If they do decide to go through with that, which is possible, which is close to happening. Which I think it is going to happen. They're going to go through the Looking Glass, and that could potentially stay for maybe 4 years, maybe. Unless they decide, unless Tron 3 gets relaunched, which is highly unlikely. And I do think Electronic is going to come back under a third gate. Personally, I still hold on to that belief. But the next big question is, where could it possibly be? Chances are it'll probably be in the Toy Story parking lot with the parts of the parsable structure, new parking structure where they're building to get ready for Star Wars and all that stuff. But still, I know all the Frozen fans right now are roaring with applause. In fact, someone even said who loves Frozen saying they have mixed feelings about this, which is kind of strange. But still, I don't think this is a good idea. If they actually go through with this, they're going to be feeling a lot of backlash for this. If they do go through with this. But I have a feeling the cast are going to stay. They're probably going to re-audition. I have a feeling most of them are going to stay. Because let's be honest, if they actually let all of them go, or some of them might be going to Magic. Some of them may be moved. Like some of them may be moved to Magical Map. Which, as much as that show is getting a lot of popularity, for obvious reasons, or better yet, I could see once again folks, Aladdin's going away January 10th, 2016, to make room for more Frozen. I could see the reasoning why they want to do it, but they gotta go through the fans first. Which, this could be another training block, but at this point, they could potentially call it off at any time. But with the amount of backlash they're getting, by this time tomorrow morning, they're probably going to realize what they have done. And like I said, Disney has not confirmed this at all. But at this point, they better back off. So, yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later for some late night gaming. Oh wait a minute, I'm probably going to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to have some 2K14 roster reveal, which will not be a big one. Which is not going to be a big one. We're just, if you guys saw my last, it'll probably just be 2 to 3 people. And then this will, and speaking of which, we're coming up on the end here on the roster, creating the rosters here, because after this, S2, all I have to do is recreate the legends and put them into their respective factions, and then we will be ready to go. We'll be ready to go. And 2K14 will be ready to be relaunched. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this little rant. Thanks for watching.